Welcome back to the React Room. I'm your boy Don K. Back in here solo dolo again today. It's been a while. It's been about a couple of months, man. 2 months. We done took a little hiatus. Had some issues to take care of, but we back. We back with another good one. BTS WIRED interview, autocomplete. I guess it's the most searched questions about BTS on the internet, and they answer them as a group. Never seen this interview, never heard about it. About to check it out, man. Just glad to be back. It's been a while, and we're gonna be back posting regularly every day now. Man, it's been a long time. So you guys know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment on some videos you want me to catch up on. Man, we got a lot to catch up on, but not gonna get too much into that. We're gonna get right into the interview and see what's going on.
우리는 가만히 있는데 밑에서 이제 발광치고 있는.
패션이 백조 같긴 해요.
Too much information. Here we are.
BTS.
We're doing the Wired autocomplete interview.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
First up. Okay.
Who BTS?
Who BTS? Who are BTS members? Kim Namjoon, Kim Taehyung,
정국전.
호석정.
지민팍. 민윤기.
Tran. Okay. Who in BTS has the deepest?
You know what's crazy? What's crazy is I know everybody's name, but when you hear it's like the full names be getting me. Because y'all be forgetting, like, sometimes you forget the nicknames versus the real names. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's a good one, though, because if you think about it, to the real deep fans who've been following for years, it's easy to remember every single one, every nickname, the real name. But it's like, I don't know, man. I be forgetting sometimes, like, what, Kim Namjoon, that's RM? What you got? Sugar, and I know August D, but like, is that like his real name? Like that's the thing, like J-Hope. Like, but what's the, like, Park Jimin? I know that. That's like Park Jimin and Jimin, but I'm like, for everybody else, is that the real names? Like, I know V is I think what, Kim Taehyung? That's probably right, but Jungkook, I don't really know that. I don't know everybody full name. That's crazy. You know what? That's something I should really figure out, because because I do this with rappers all the time. I never know their real names. I always just know the rap name and the nicknames they call themselves in songs. Like I be confusing J-Hope with Hobie and Hobby sometimes. Like, cause it's just, you hear different people say different things, but you got to listen to them. But I don't know, that's interesting. Like, to most people, that might be like, it might be tricky, but to me, it's a little tricky only because I'm not used to calling artists by their real names unless that's their, like Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter, because that's their real names that they go by. But yeah, I need to learn their real names. That's crazy. That's a good one, because, like, I didn't know.
Boys.
다 한번 해보자.
Or me? Maybe.
Battle. Let's battle.
Next question.
Who BTS?
Who joined BTS in order?
It's RM, it's the first, and then Suga,
Suga and J-Hope.
and then
JK.
Jungkook,
진 정국.
Jin and Jungkook,
거의 비슷해. B.
and V.
지민 B 아니야?
아니야, 지민이 왔어.
Jimin.
Jimin is the latest.
Who BTS?
Who is B?
Nah, that's funny. Who got the deepest voice? You know what's crazy? If you wasn't watching that, I would assume the deepest voice. Cause I don't know, they didn't really answer it, but I guess if I had to guess, I would probably guess Jin, only because he's probably the oldest, and he's probably like his vocals is kind of crazy. So I would think that he could tap into his voices a little bit more than everybody. or maybe Sugar because he's so quiet. Quiet people usually have a deep voice. And as far as the order, I knew the order, but it's like I always get confused. Like I know RM's first and Jimin's last, but in the between, I be forgetting. You know, these questions are always asked, and you know what's crazy? These questions were asked months ago when I first started watching the documentaries and the reactions, and everybody was telling me this, and it's crazy that all of this time later, these questions can stick because it's just so much information you just be forgetting, but that's crazy now that I think about it. That's really crazy. These questions seem simple, but they're not as simple as you would think.
BTS best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
who is BTS best friend?
Sheeran.
Halsey.
Can BTS.
Can BTS.
깡통 BTS.
Can BTS come to my birthday party?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. That's a fancy way of saying no, sir. I know he joking, but you know what's crazy? That's not actually, to me, that I like though. That's hilarious to me. Can BTS come to my birthday party? Maybe, possibly. Not gonna say no, but could you imagine them trying to go to a birthday party? Like if you think about it. They try to show up to your birthday party. Just imagine what would happen. I can see streets getting shut down, cops everywhere, pandemonium, people wanting to sing, 1,000 pictures. It'll turn into a photo shoot. Now, if you really think about it, it would literally turn into a photo shoot. It wouldn't even be a birthday party no more. So I get it. Like I said, these questions, to people, they just like friendly questions. But me, I'm a deep thinker. So I sit back and I look at this and I'm like, what would actually happen? What would actually happen if this came true? Or I don't know. And I don't know who they said the best friend was. I don't know who they said. I think it said Ozzy or Audie. I couldn't hear it. But, you know.
Sorry, we are so busy. Sorry.
Can BTS cook?
We got Chung.
Yeah.
We got Chung. And kimchi 볶음밥.
Kimchi fried rice.
닭가슴살 볶음.
김치찌개, Korean 김치찌개.
Korean
한국 음식 한국 음식은 대부분 하는 거
Korean
같아요.
food.
달려라 방탄을 본다면 저희가 무슨 음식을 만드는지 알 수 있을 겁니다.
아니, 김치도 담그고 그러는데.
맞아.
I like
나머지 멤버들이 왜 요리?
You know what's crazy? I don't like kimchi. And that's the craziest part. Everything they just said was kimchi. That's crazy. I just hate the way kimchi smell. I don't know about everybody else, but that's crazy to know that they like kimchi. Because like of all the different foods, like Korean, Chinese, Japanese, that's like the one thing. And that's crazy because I feel like BTS, I think a lot like how they think. But, and I know they're Korean and they grew up on different types of food. But I'm not going to lie to you, man. I hate the way kimchi smell. Some of the kimchi soup isn't bad, but it's like, I don't know. And if I find out which ones could cook, of course, I know Jin. He's the oldest. I watch a lot of episodes where he cooking for everybody. Jungkook be doing a lot of barbecue. I don't know, man. Me personally, if I had to guess, besides Jin, Jungkook like to compete with everybody and everything. So I know he going to want to cook good just to compete. But if I had to go with a third dark horse, probably Jimmy. Probably go Jimmy. I'll probably go Jin, Jungkook, then Jimmy.
한지도 알 수 있을 겁니다.
Can BTS drive?
남준 제외하고는 다
I can
운전하잖아요.
drive bicycle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great question. I'm going to tell you why that's a great question. I'm curious to know what they say on that because a lot of rich, successful people, they don't drive. And you know why they don't drive? Because they always getting chauffeured everywhere because there's too many people. Like, what you going to do? You going to park your car in a parking lot? You going to show up to the concert and park your car and then just get it? Nah. Believe it or not, athletes can do that because they drive into arenas. Like they perform in stadiums, but they doing a lot of world tours. So it's like they're not going to have a car in every country and just pull up to the arena. And when they're in Korea, I mean, bro, I just seen Jungkook land at the airport in, 10,000 people like rush the airport. Like it's just like they break it down signs. Like they can't just go out places and drive. And if they could, I just don't. That's an interesting question. I know a lot of people just rich and they just get people to chauffeur. But let's see.
Peace.
Yeah.
Can BTS?
남진이 이거 달방에서 이거.
The motor, oh, they ride motorcycles.
Okay. Can BTS eat spicy food?
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
나
you know
요즘-
핵불닭볶음면.
나 요즘에는 못 먹겠어.
나도 힘들어.
아, 좋아하는,
아니 근데
좋아는 하는데.
이게 한국인이 아닌 이제 다른 나라의 기준으로는
우리 잘 먹지 다.
우리가 진짜 너무 잘 먹는 거예요.
아, 그렇지. 그거
쌈장도
맞지.
맵대.
쌈장도 맵대.
김치를 매워하니까.
뭐냐 튀김 우동도 맵다고 하잖아.
Okay.
That's correct. They're like some of the first people that I've seen actually said. Most celebrities don't eat spicy food. Even ate like a lot of people love spicy food. Like if you come to like a lot of places across Asia, Korea, Japan, well not Japan so much, but that I've saw like Korea, China. A lot of people like spicy food, but really celebrities, every time I hear celebrities talk, they don't like spicy food. They always be like it's too hot. So that's interesting. I told y'all, you can get back to that kimchi. Kimchi can be spicy, but man, it's a different type of, I don't know.
Next. Can BTS members play?
Of course.
Instrument.
태양이 트럼펫 이제 다시 배운다고 했고.
Yes, sir.
A little.
Okay. Can BTS members swim?
Swim.
아, 나 잘해.
You know 맥주
나 잘해. 나
저
수영
잘
잘해.
못해요 수영.
I'm good.
힘 빼면 뜨잖아.
위는 가만히 있는데 밑에서 이제 발광치고 있는.
최근에 우리 그 얘기 했었잖아요.
지금 패션이 백조 같긴 해요.
Too much information.
That's crazy. I can't swim. I think people will be surprised how many people can't swim. I never learned to swim. And when people tried to teach me, I just didn't want to do it. I got like this thing about being underwater breathing. It's crazy. But them, they didn't really say they could swim. J Hope jumped up, but that's kind of shocking. It's actually kind of shocking. Because I never thought. I would think that they know how to swim because, well, then again, I don't know. They're not athletes.
How BTS?
How BTS changed my life.
어떻게?
근데 이거는
저는 정말 희망이 되었어요. 이름 따라.
맞아.
BTS가 어떻게 내 인생을
네.
So
바꿨냐.
true.
뭔가 그렇게 믿고 믿다 보니까 그렇게 되네.
근데 저도 뭐 호비랑 비슷하게 저도 좀 이렇게 어둡고 침침한 그런 사람이었다가 이렇게 좀 밝은 사람으로 바뀌었어요.
BTS 많은 걸 바꿨죠 우리를.
그쵸.
뭔가 끝까지 한번 가보고 싶다는 생각.
BTS가
네, 맞아요.
저 BTS 아니었으면 음악을 계속 했을지 모르겠네요. How BTS introduced themselves. Hello, we are
BTS.
Hello, I am
진.
Mark.
My name is Bree. I'm Kpop.
Yeah.
I'm Jungkook.
I'm your hope, you're my hope. I'm Jay.
I'm Jimin.
I am Suga.
Out of all of those, I probably like J Hope's the best. I don't know. That's funny. Sugar's just like, hi, I'm Sugar. I'm Jim. I don't know, man. These guys are funny, man. They should really like. I know it's not their first language, but they should really like host something like SNL and let people see their real personalities. But I know it's the language barrier. I think RM could probably do it, but if they could like work that out to where they could do some big show like that to where you could just see how funny they are. Because I know if you watch the Run BTS, you get to see it. But I feel like they could like host a show and be like really, really funny without even trying to be. Because I can see like Jin and J-Hope are naturally characters to where they make you laugh. Suga and Jimin, they're funny without having to be funny. RM, V, and Jungkook, they kind of like, they'll just say something that's funny and you don't even know it's funny. They don't even think it's funny, but it's funny. They got a lot of personality with it too.
잘하네요. 잘 따라하는데.
How old are members in BTS?
Korean age? No. Global age.
Global age. Let's go.
I'm 26.
I'm 25.
25.
23,
23.
Yeah.
I'm
27.
25.
Oh.
28.
Oh.
Wow.
How BTS?
Learn the English.
But this interview was 4 years ago. So you got to add 4 to everybody's. So yeah, That's crazy, man. It's crazy how time fly. It's crazy how time fly. Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
일단 프로나운스부터 좀 고쳐야겠는데.
Didn't learn any English.
Yeah.
Jungkook is taking lessons.
Yeah.
Hobie is taking lessons. Suga is taking lessons, and you are taking no lessons.
Netflix.
How can BTS sing and dance?
Man, he said Netflix. You know what's crazy? That might be funny to some people, but a lot of people learn English through TV shows. Matter of fact, RM learned through Friends? Like, yeah, so a lot of people learn another language through those shows, like me. Korean and Chinese, like I watch like those K-dramas and those C-dramas. So that's how I learn words, bits and pieces. So that's not actually crazy when you think about it. But that's good that they all taking classes besides Jimin to actually learn it, because again, not saying that you have to know English, but if you want to hit the pinnacle of like making money, it is good to have English, because then you could perform anywhere and they can already perform anywhere, anytime, but I'm saying like when you're doing interviews like this and when you want to go on TV shows and again host different things and just get different opportunities, you know, you can do that, because no matter what country you're in, most of the time English is the second language. So, you know.
At the same time.
어떻게?
연습 많이 하면 되는데.
이거.
이것도 연습하다 보면 될 거 아니야. Does BTS?
Okay, does BTS at McDonald?
BTS? Hell yeah, Big Mac.
아, 이제 이태원점에서 배달하더라.
오래됐어요.
아 그래요? 나는 안
근데
돼.
나 엄청 먹어요, 엄청.
근데 BTS 메뉴 이제 없어졌죠.
Mac chicken.
Does BTS buy their one?
Did they have a McDonald's deal? I could be wrong, but I thought they had a deal with McDonald's. But again, I gotta remember this was 4 years ago. So and he said Big Macs. I'm surprised because you know in other countries they get way better McDonald's than we do in the States. Like they get like way better different varieties of food. But that's surprising. I've never really heard a celebrity really admit that they eat McDonald's that either. That show you they're down to earth. Does BTS buy their own clothes?
이걸 왜 궁금해하는 거야?
예,
BTS 사실 그러면.
삽니다.
Of course
근데
they buy their
저는
own
옷을 안 사요.
We barely buy our own clothes. Exact Louis Vuitton, the best.
Does BTS dye their hair?
저는 검은색으로 염색했습니다.
Does
Does
BTS
BTS dye their own hair? While they're in the interview and 3 or 4 of them have dyed blonde hair. Wait a minute, hold on. These are the most searched questions? Because I gotta think about this. Do you think they showed up with purple hair? You thought that was natural? Well, hold on. Do they mean dye or could it have been spray painted? I don't know. No, like, because I don't know how that's, I don't dye my hair and like do the different types of stuff. So what kind of question is that? These guys have had brown, orange, red, purple. Of course they dye their hair. Does BTS drink coffee? Hey, you know what's crazy about that next question? I actually got a BTS coffee in my refrigerator. I actually do. I have a BTS coffee in my refrigerator, and I should have brought it in here.
drink coffee?
Oh, I love coffee.
커피 없으면 못 살지.
I like 연한 커피.
아메리카노?
저는
투샷.
디카페인만 먹어요.
아 맞아, 윤기 형 또 커피를
it's
끊었습니다.
crazy.
저는 진짜
He
커피
said-
없으면 못 살아.
It's crazy he said Americano because that's the exact coffee I got in my refrigerator. Now, I don't even know if it's really them, but I saw it. I saw it at like a thrift store, like an international thrift store. It was like, I think it had sugar on the cover. I have to go get it later and check, but it's like a coffee and say Americano on it. I don't even know. But you know, some people be like just putting their pictures on everything.
아가스트
반샷 커피로
디카페.
먹어요.
아침에 일어나면 물 대신 커피.
전 먹고 싶을 때 먹습니다.
Coffee boys.
Coffee boys.
Does BTS
Does BTS eat healthy?
I like sugar.
I like sugar.
저는 좀 건강하게 먹으려고 하는 게 탄수화물 좀 적게 먹고 설탕 안 먹고
너 슈가를 안 먹어?
My turn.
Sugar eat sugar.
Yeah, your turn.
Yes.
That's a great question. Does sugar eat sugar? And he just said that he tried to stay away from pop. So sugar doesn't eat sugar. That's crazy.
Is BTS first? Is BTS famous?
BTS 유명한가요?
Yeah, very very famous.
어쩌면 영어로 보여.
Very famous.
Maybe.
아 그거요? Maybe. BTS is BTS Korean.
Yeah.
Yes, more Korean.
Yeah. 근데 영어 같았어.
Is BTS Korean? Well, you know what? You think these questions are dumb, but when you think about it, when I really sit back and think about it, are these questions really dumb? Because think about it. If you, like how I got into the BTS algorithm a year ago, again, that's just me learning a year. But previous, I never saw them like in my algorithm. So if someone just seeing them and they not really familiar with the Asian community, they don't know if they're Korean, Japanese, Chinese. They're just like, yo, this is a famous group. So if you don't Google it or like Bing it, yeah, that's not a bad question to Google. Is BTS Korean if you've never heard of them? Now, if you just ask, if you've been listening to all their music and stuff and you heard about it and you like, oh, is they Korean? That's kind of crazy too.
What did you say?
Yes, more Korean.
Oh yeah.
Is BTS nice?
Yeah. BTS is very, very nice.
Yeah.
Jen is hilarious. Very, very famous. Very, very nice. That's another thing. A lot of people in the Asian community, they always do that. They always like, when they say something, they always say very, very, or good, good. Like just like us, it's like one thing I don't like when like black people try to talk Korean or they try to talk Chinese, they always try to make this crazy voice. They always try to make this crazy voice to sound like they like Korean or sound like they Chinese or Japanese. Like they can't just say like the word is like ni hao in Chinese for hello. Ni hao. They gotta be like ni hao, ni hao. They gotta try to sound like it. It's like, bro, stop it. But that's funny though. Very, very good. Very, very good.
BTS nice.
No, we're bad boy.
Oh, we're a bad boy. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, I'm bad boy. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a bad boy.
My turn. Who BTS?
어떤 후 BTS야?
Who? BTS.
Who is BTS leader?
Namjoon Kim.
Kim Namjoon.
Our leader is very smart and very
kind.
Oh yeah, very
very 몽창
That's an easy
strong,
question.
Very pasty.
Big body.
very handsome. Who is BTS brother?
Yes,
Producer.
아 이렇게 봐서 진 줄 알았다.
Hit that band, rap dance, 노래가 상대방의 son, Japan,
Yes.
Sugar. And Slow Rabbit,
P-Dog,
Peace Noise, P-Dog,
Shio Bang,
P Dicky Double Dog.
who is the most handsome in BTS?
John, very, very handsome guy. Thank
Okay,
you.
John.
Thank you, my bro.
Next,
I knew Jen was gonna say that, bro. He always say that. What was his name? Worldwide Handsome. It was crazy because as soon as he said who's the most handsome guy, he immediately just started smiling. Now that's hilarious. He immediately started smiling. Like he was like, "Who else is gonna take this? Come on now, you guys know what's up."
John. Who is the best dancer in BTS?
John.
I think RM and RM and Jin and Sugar.
Does
BTS make their own music?
Of course.
Of course.
Make their own music.
Does BTS
You know, that's crazy because I go back and forth. Yeah, I guess J-Hope is the best dancer. They voted it. Yeah, but I like Jimin and J-Hope. I like the way both of them. I like that classical ballet type of style that Jimin does. Cool, too. But you could tell, like, I'm going to tell you, like, as an artist, or you're an athlete, or you anything like that, you get offended when someone questions your craft. And I could tell, like, I don't think he, like I said, like, this is like a friendly, like, some questions, but does BTS make your own music? He basically saying, like, do y'all make your own music or do people write it and then y'all just perform it? You could tell RM got a little, he was kind of like, what? He was offended. Like, what kind of question is that? Like, of course we make our own music. Like, I get it. But, like, some artists to be like, yeah, we make our own music. But, like, I could tell, like, he was really, because, again, when you write, produce, play instruments, when you, like, a part of all of the visuals for your video, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get a little offended when someone question that. So, like I said, I saw a little something in that because I'd be offended too if someone's like, dude, it's like someone going to your job and asking you like, are you really a secretary or are you just copying someone? Are you really a business person or do you just pretend to be? Like, I don't know. It's crazy.
need a new member.
솔직히 새로운 사람 들어오면 어떻게 여기서 견디거나 적응을 할지가 좀 궁금하긴 하다.
일단 우리가 싫어할 것 같아.
아 그리고 우리 지금 많아.
저희 방 다 찼어요.
우리 지금 많아.
아니 너 아니 엄청 불편할 거 아니야 우리.
비트박스 한 명 필요하긴 해요.
비트박스 나쁘지 않지.
저 나쁘지 않죠.
Does BTS play games?
요즘에 뭔가 비디오 게임 되게 재밌는 거.
비디오 게임.
비디오 게임.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
어허.
Xbox.
It Takes Two라는 게임이 있어요.
어.
비디오 게임.
BTS.
I'm glad they said that too. A lot of people play video games these days. That's one thing I noticed. A lot of celebrities play video games. And you know what I realized? When you traveling so much, you can only talk on a phone and work on music so much. I see video games are like a stress reliever for a lot of people. That's crazy. And when you think about it, I've never, like when I was growing up, I never saw celebrities admit to playing video games. Most celebrities would be like, whatever, like basketball players, but other than basketball players, like nobody really was like, I play video games. Like that's why I said the times have really changed to now. Like you can just be open about all of this stuff. Back then, you could never admit a lot of this stuff. Like you could never say I eat McDonald's. You could never say we live together and we have fun. You could never say that we like video games. You couldn't say that stuff back then. Like I said, people judged you.
Annie.
Anime.
요즘 그 한국에서도 애니메이션들이 되게 많이 나오는 거 아십니까?
저는 애니메이션 안 본 진짜 오래된 것
나
같아요.
진짜
이거
지브리 애니 너무 좋아.
아니 최근에 이제 유튜브를 보는데 알고리즘에 요즘에 이제 막 그
맞아, 옛날 거 뜨잖아.
뽀로로를 이제 뽀로로가 뜨더라고. 그리고 편집을 되게 이상하게 해가지고 되게 웃기게 해놓은 것들.
여러분 혹시 오세암 아십니까?
알죠.
You know, that's crazy. And another thing, anime is huge. Anime, I guess they was talking about animation, but anime, I never really got into anime like that. I never really got into like Naruto and stuff like that. But it's crazy because they said they do watch some of it, but it's anime. Anime is like a really big thing in the Asian culture too. I don't know, man, that's interesting. I would have thought that someone like them, they would be more like into it, but I guess not. But everybody that I see watches it nowadays.
BTS workout.
Workout.
아니 나 사람들이 무슨 나보고 크로스핏 하냐고 물어보더라고. 근데 크로스핏을 해본 와도 안 해봤는데 나는 그냥 이제 재활이랑 웨이트만 하는데.
근데 뭐 우리가 하는 게 그래도 크로스핏이랑 비슷하지.
Okay, next question.
Now that's shocking. You know why he asked that? Do people ask him did he do CrossFit? Because bro, you guys dance, the dance moves you guys do, the level of intensity you guys dance with, that's a legit question. Even though he said they don't do it, they just work out regularly. Man, I would think they do CrossFit or military training. Man, some of that stuff, man, is grueling. Like even athletes can't do some of the stuff that they doing. Man, to be able to, the muscle memory must be crazy. But that's not a bad question. Do you do CrossFit or like army workouts? Because man, the stuff they be doing, it's too impressive.
Yes, get along.
No. We are business 관계.
No. We're so we're just business.
Strictly business.
Yeah. 우리끼리도 사회적 거리두기.
Do no social distancing.
아, 이렇게 나온다고 구글에 치면.
Wow.
Thanks for searching us and thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually a great interview. I learned a lot of things from watching it. And I'm actually surprised a lot of the stuff. But you know what's crazy? Like that last question was, BTS get along? He's like, nah, strictly business relationship. It's rare that you see groups having that much fun together. It's rare that you see people getting along that well. But again, it's just shocking to me that they started in 2013, but I guess they've been working on the group since, 2010? There was RM and the other guy, but I guess like them, 2012, 2011. And we're in 25, going to 26? It's just crazy. Like most groups don't last 5-6 years, and here they are. I think they're gonna make it to 20 years. I think they're gonna make. I really believe they're gonna. Because if you say the debut days 13, this is the 13th year going into 26. So it's like I got a feeling they're gonna make it to 20 years, man. They're gonna make it to 20 years with all of these projects, and and I would have never seen a group put out this many solo projects, put out this many group projects, do this many tours. I really believe they're gonna make it to 20 years. Even if they don't put out something every single year, I think they're gonna gradually just keep putting stuff out. But man, a lot of interesting topics, a lot of interesting questions, a lot of different things about food and getting along. And it was just like an interview about everyday life, just random questions. These are Google search questions. So obviously it's not one person asking. This is hundreds of thousands and millions of people wanting to know the same thing. So again, man, like that's what's up, man. Like what I take from it is they normal guys living a great life. Hey, that's what I take from it. So you guys let me know in the comments, man, what do you think about the BTS Wired autocomplete interview? Most search questions on Google. Did anything surprise you? Did anything catch your eye? Or did something, let me see, what's the word question? Did something in that interview catch your eye in the sense that you didn't know that before? Or did something catch your eye to be like, I knew all of these questions. They should have asked something better. Regardless, let me know in the comments, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always with love. Peace.